Ready.
Yeah, we're already like an hour late, so let's get into it without further ado. All gas, no break. Welcome to the show, Chris, Justin, and Mo. Episode
Mute my shit.
7. Yeah, please mute any background noise.
Yes, sir.
Didn't think I still needed to tell you. But here episode 47. Welcome to the show, Chris, Justin, and Mo. For the first time in like a month, basically, we are. This is not a victory podcast. It is it is an L session. The
Terrible.
The Jets lost 22-17, which is a very haunted score for the Jets, since that was the score of the 2 Buffalo Bills games that they lost in 2015. The last time they were somewhat relevant to miss the playoffs. Very spooky, very much in the Halloween spirit to lose at that score. Very spooky officiating in this game. Very spooky.
Terrible.
Very spooky quarterback play, which we will definitely get into
more.
Too. I mean, to me, really, the game was lost. The game was lost on that. The JFM penalty that negated the Michael Carter 2 pick 6, which was set up by a Zach Wilson interception, which was then it was like a true mid-off between the quarterbacks.
That pretty much just changed the momentum of the game.
Yeah, it changed the momentum of the
100%.
game. It sucked all the energy out of the stadium. Pretty much anyone who was there, that's what they were saying, was that like once like the second half started, like the crowd was deflated. They weren't getting as loud. They were basically taken out of the game. And then the second half was just like the Zach Wilson show, but not in a good way.
Not in a good way. Hell no. Yeah. But we needed it to be in a good way. That is the exact moment where we needed Zach to be like, yo, the rest fucked us. Doesn't matter. I'm the quarterback of the goddamn team. I'm the leader. I'm going to get the fans back on our side and drive, but like basically get the momentum back on our side. But our third quarter has been terrible every fucking game this season.
You said first or third?
Third.
Yeah.
Third quarter has been fucking horrendous.
We're also really bad. We're really bad at the end of halves. Like we go from, and this isn't the first time it's happened, but like it reminds me too of like the Steelers game. Even though we won that game, in the Steelers game we were up 10-3, and we had a chance at the end of the half to go up 13-3 at least, or maybe 17-3, but definitely 13-3 at the very least. And then Zach Wilson makes a boneheaded play where he throws a pick that's like completely back-breaking and unnecessary, and and then that turns like a 13-3 lead or a 17-3 lead into like a 10-6 lead, which was the result in both of these instances.
Yep.
So the penalty on JFM, it was a little weak, but also like JFM is a dumbass.
Very weak. JFM was a dumbass for doing that in the league that we're in now, 100%.
Yeah, and I would say this is also like not the first time this year that a JFM penalty like severely changed the momentum or the outcome of a game. Because I mean, like the Jets maybe could have beat the Bengals if he didn't get called. It was earlier in the day. He got called for Joe Burrow on a third down.
They would have.
And then the next play he throws. Then the next play he throws the touchdown to Tyler Boyd for like 1,000,000 yards. So,
but that's the thing. Like those penalties that he's getting are like you're playing football. You're attacking a fucking human being. Like you can't call a penalty like that because he has one thing in his mind: get the quarterback.
I think it was. I think it was that
there's that split second where the quarterback releases the ball, but you're trying to stop him from releasing the ball. You're not going to stop yourself thinking, "Oh,
it's a bang bang.
I'm gonna get a penalty." Yeah, you're not thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna get a penalty." You're thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna make this play. I'm going to make this play."
You know,
he gets both times. He gets penalties.
It was similar to the one CJ Mosley had, but because the reason why CJ Mosley got called was because Mac Jones like ducked his head down low, and the reason like I explained this before, like you gain momentum like trying to get at the quarterback. It's hard to just stop that. Like you're at full leap. Like if you watch him, like he's just like already progressing. So it's like already too late. So like mid stride, you can't just like turn off.
Yeah. Nope. And the officiating in that game in general was extremely one-sided. You could tell the refs at the Patriots -3 because they were literally getting every call and we got none. Like Zach Wilson's second interception, which was a very bad play, and it kind of deserved to be an interception because why wouldn't you just throw it 25 rows into the stands? But I don't know. Yeah. He always likes to play with fire when throwing the ball away. It's like a 50-50.
What was bad about that, and I have this in my notes, he keeps throwing like back off his back foot all game. Like a lot of plays he was throwing off his back foot, and most two of the three were caused in incompletions or interceptions.
This is one thing that he needs to take from Tom Brady's playbook, because Tom Brady has done it better than any quarterback ever. When he sees a play fail and he knows that he's out of the pocket, you throw it away and you go on to the next one. You don't let it fucking hang onto your head, because he even said himself, it's hard to throw the ball away when I get out of the pocket.
But sometimes that's the best option. Sometimes that's the best option.
Not sometimes. Most of the time, I think that's the best option. I think most of the time. But unless you're paying Mahomes.
Stupid. It was an incredibly stupid answer. I do appreciate it.
It's a dumb thing to say in the league, but as a human being, I can understand why he's thinking that way. He's like, I can do something here. I can do something. But no, he has to realize, no, the play is done. Go on to the next play. Save time.
Yeah, save
the more time that you get, the better chance that you have of fucking scoring. So save time, rely on your defense, and just let the game of football go on. He doesn't realize that. He's too young. He doesn't realize that.
Yeah.
We'll do a deep dive on Zach Wilson and his issues in a moment. But mainly right now, I was just talking about how right now I'm just playing the blame game of blaming the refs for this game. Because aside from the obvious call that really changed the game with the Michael Carter pick six.
Completely changed the game.
Really,
I was so pissed after that shit.
We probably win if that game.
About, Jacoby Myers?
I think we would have.
What about Jacoby Myers' touchdown coming out?
Against Sauce? Against Sauce?
Clear hold or clear OPI on that, in my opinion.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah,
but they don't.
It was
that. No, never.
You're right about that. Right about that.
Because and one thing, it was Sauce coming off the man he was actually on to actually try and tackle him.
Yeah. And the wild thing, it's like, I know he got tied up PFF about that shit.
He's like, hey, I know y'all think I'm good, but I ain't that good. Like, I can't guard two people at once.
Right.
Come on now. Really?
Yeah, rightfully so, because a lot of people got angry that he actually went to Twitter and talked about, PFF, you got me wrong. That's not a touchdown on me. But he's right about that. He's 100% right about that. Don't put TDs on my name when I'm over here trying to cover for someone else. Hell no.
No, it was funny because he was like, y'all tried to put me on the before. I didn't say nothing. But now y'all just acting like y'all just really going off right now. And now I gotta say some shit.
And dumbass Jet fans are like, don't worry about stats. He's not worrying about stats. Hell no.
No, he don't give a fuck.
But he hasn't. This man has not given up a touchdown since like high school, presumably.
Yes.
He hasn't.
High school, even if he was even.
And I'm still not counting it either.
Hell no, that doesn't count. And anyone who actually knows NFL stats, that doesn't count as a touchdown. Hell no.
If I see a receiver, beat Sauce, and if I see a receiver beat Sauce 1-on-1 and make a catch in the end zone, or
then
I'll admit it. You saw it for yourself.
Yeah. There's no way Sauce continues this no touchdown run his entire career. Hell no. There's no way.
It's impressive as a rookie. It's impressive.
Oh, fuck yeah, it's impressive.
That just looks like it's building to like a greater future for him. Like all he's gonna do now is just improve off of that. But
he's
gonna happen sooner or later.
Muscle mass to put on him.
Mm-hmm. There's no way that you could just not have touchdowns scored on you in this league.
Facts. 100%. I don't care who you are as a cornerback. Granted, every athlete's getting better as time is going on. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're gonna get a touchdown scored on you eventually, and I'm sure Sauce knows about that. But he wants it earned. He wants it earned. If it's on his record, it should be earned.
If and when it does happen, I think it will be earned. I think. The first real touchdown I see Sauce giving up, I see it being like just a 50-50 ball that a bigger receiver comes down with or something.
True.
It'll probably be a tight end.
Yeah, it could be. I really don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see him like burnt or anything.
That's if we play on the tight end. My issue with seeing him get actually burnt for a touchdown is when it's not being seen. Like it's not. It's going to be a big throw. It's going to be a big gain for a touchdown. His first touchdown give up. It's not going to be a red zone
next
touchdown.
week.
It could. Look, man, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, that could be his first touchdown give up. And honestly, I wouldn't knock it. That's a great fucking matchup between the two. It could be a perfect. Honestly, it probably would be a perfect fucking throw that he tried to defend. And he gave his best to. Sauce is just fucking nasty. He's
I'm not the cool type, but I just hope that like this is the game where Josh Allen breaks his leg.
I mean, I'd be lying if I'd be lying if I was watching that Packers game on Sunday night thinking, if
I'm not gonna wish that on him. I won't wish that on him. I'd rather beat him fair and square, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't need another. I don't need another. I don't need
Lewis tragedy
added to the list and people qualifying our wins. I'd rather beat Josh Allen.
That'd be amazing. That'd be absolutely fucking amazing.
But if he were to, get into some sort of unfortunate smelting accident or something. Then we'll take any. All I care about at the end is winning the damn game.
Damn right. Yeah. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
On the over
one thing I did realize too is we were definitely the better team and we found the way to lose.
Oh, absolutely. You've
100%.
heard a lot.
Speaking about
coaches, how they say 90% of NFL games are lost, not won. I would say this is definitely
true.
I think we're the more talented team than the Patriots, both on paper. And I think we were more talented on the field too. But Zach literally just like threw the game away in the second half. I mean, like I do think if that touchdown stands, the pick six, I think if that does stand ultimately, I do think we win. I think we probably have like a 95% chance to win that game. But it was only 10.
The offense that fucked it up. I think it's the offense that fucked it up.
It was.
I put $15 on them in the third quarter. I put $15 on their money line to win.
Well, look, I could tell you right now, the O-line for the most part, they were actually decent, and wide receivers were open like the whole game.
Yes.
They were. I've seen plays with Garrett Wilson and Elijah Moore I seen Conklin open and Uzama open. All open.
All Zach hit was Conklin.
Yeah. No, but this is one positive I could get out of Zach right now. From this game, it was connection, like chemistry with Conklin and Garrett Wilson. That was it.
Yes, those were the two positives. He had the nice
bond with
Garrett Wilson at the
Those
beginning.
are the two positives I could get out of that.
He built a nice rapport.
Okay.
It's nice to see him, actually using the tight ends and throwing to them.
Let me ask you a question. If he had chemistry with Elijah Moore, as he's shown that he had last season, if he actually had Elijah Moore targeted, do you think we would have won this game?
Well, this is my retaliation question for that. Do you think Zach is actually following his progressions, or you think he's just playing backyard football?
I think he's just playing backyard football.
Because like if you look, it doesn't even seem like he's actually following what the play call is supposed to be most of the time.
If you look,
you're right about that. You're right about that.
There was, I think Dan Orlovsky did like a film breakdown. He's an idiot, but whatever. He used to play quarterback, so I'll take his word for it. But the first play of the game, and like for everyone that was complaining, and I do agree that before we give up on Zach, I would like to see Mike LaFleur do some things a little different to make things easier for him. Maybe a little more quick slants and screens and things to
right. And I was going to get to that too, because I feel like he doesn't play to those like 5-yard slant routes or like the dump off plays.
But also,
he's always trying to go for that big play.
Mike LaFleur doesn't play towards his team's strength. He plays towards what he wants to do.
But why was it working before? It was working fine before.
Because look, all right, I'm 100% certain this is how he sees his offense. He sees what they can do, and he sees what he wants to do. And he's like, you have the capability of doing this, so I'm going to put you on this route. You should be able to do this. Get open, and Zach's got you. But he's not really playing to their strengths. He's playing to what he wants to do.
So this game was like a test for him, basically.
This entire season's been a test, and he hasn't lived up to it.
Yeah, but they haven't. He's been what? He's 4-1 right now.
Yes, mostly because of defense.
Games.
But his offense,
the defense is holding, and the running game. Brees Hall's out. That shit's dead.
But now Brees is out, and we have this wide receiver core that should be top tier, and it's not. And it's not.
That's not true.
Well, how are you going to be a top wide receiver when your quarterback can't get you the ball?
Damn right.
Exactly.
Damn right. But you can't put it all on. You can't put it all on Zach, because the play calling isn't beneficial for all the wide receivers. We have wide receivers that can excel at every single route. That
you just made full circle to my whole point. Is he actually following the progressions, or is he playing his own game?
Let me bring something up. The first,
because he looks like he's playing BYU football right now.
Yes, 100%. 100%. You're right. You're right about that. But is that on him, or is that on the coaching? Because that could tie into it too. We don't know.
I mean,
he should have been out of BYU thinking when he was a rookie. You get him out of that thinking when he's a rookie, but they kept that thinking. Why? Why?
Maybe it's.
He's making the game harder than it needs to be. Period.
I mean, if the coaches are telling him, "Hey, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that," but he keeps doing it. I mean, they don't really have anyone to. They don't really have anyone to bench him for. Like, we already saw what Joe Flacco could do, and I think we'd all agree, as bad as Zach Wilson's been, he's still a better option than Joe Flacco.
100%.
Mike White.
I'm not doubting that at all.
I don't think Mike White is like the answer to this whole thing.
No, because we've seen him play against Buffalo, especially.
Mike White kind of just had like one good game, but he actually is not good.
Look, but the only way that there's any other quarterback that's right for our team is if the other quarterback had better coaching.
Yeah, I do want to point out though, because I know that there's a lot of blame going around as far as Zach and the coordinators, and I do agree that they need to come to some sort of middle ground to make Zach's life easier. But I want to point out,
and I can tell you what it is. I can tell you what it is right now.
The first play of the game, and I think this proves that Zach.
It was that dump off pass where he threw short, right?
Yeah. He threw the dump off short to Michael Carter, but he didn't go through his reads because his first read should have been Garrett Wilson on the quick slant, and he was wide open. And the guy covering the flat went over to cover Michael Carter, and Garrett Wilson was wide open. And it's like it was like he didn't even look at Garrett Wilson. He just went the dump off to Michael Carter, and he threw an inaccurate ball that was short of him.
But look.
It really is simple shit like that he could just fix.
Denzel Mims.
I understand that. That looks like it's on the quarterback. That looks like it's on the quarterback.
I want to hear what Hecker was about to say.
No, I was saying Denzel Mims. Well, number one, Mims should have had a touchdown. The play where he made that acrobatic catch and fell out of bounds. If Zach just throws it ahead of him, that's an easy touchdown.
Easy, yeah.
The whole game, Denzel Mims was getting open underneath.
He was
actually really good this game. He was getting open underneath. The Patriots defense wasn't doing anything spectacular. They were giving Zach chunks and chunks of free yardage, and he just wasn't taking it. They were giving him 5 to 8 yards underneath every play that he just every passing play, and he just wasn't taking it for whatever reason. And all this.
I feel like the reason is because he doesn't. I don't think Zach. I know he just won 3 games in a row. I don't think he has that confidence to actually winning 3 games in a row where he would make those decisions that the coach doesn't want him to make. Because regardless,
they were hiding him a little more, and they were able to hide him because they had Breece Hall. So they're an AVT. So with full strength, it was easier to hide him and not make him too much. This game,
so he's never had the confidence. Confidence that Justin Herbert, Kyler Murray, fucking Lamar Jackson, any other starting quarterback confidence.
I don't know about Kyler Murray. Okay.
Herbert.
Yeah, I'm talking about confidence, not skill. Confidence. Kyler Murray has confidence. He's hands down. He thinks he's the best quarterback in the goddamn league. That's what I think Zach. That's what I hope Zach thinks one day, but I don't think he will. I don't think he will because the team doesn't trust in him. The team doesn't trust in him.
Here's one thing that concerns me about Zach is so we hear all about how Zach is like a football junkie and stuff, how all he's doing is watching film and stuff. I've heard stories where Robert Saleh had to send him home basically because he was staying at the facility watching film too late, and he was like, yo, go bang whatever mom you got tonight or whatever. But my concern is if he's spending all this time, studying the game, and, it does seem like he, cares a lot and wants to, learn and get better. But if
none of that matters.
He's spending, but yeah, that's what I'm getting at. If he's spending all this time watching film and all that, how is he still making the same mistakes that he's been making since day one?
Because no one's actually teaching him how to be better while watching film. He's watching football like we are watching football. How is that going to make me a better? If I was a fucking quarterback, how's watching football going to make me better? If I'm not learning from fucking people that know
hear me out
how
for
to teach me.
Hear me out for a second.
Go ahead.
So they go from running the football for 4 games straight, and then all of a sudden they want to make them just throw passes out of nowhere. Obviously he wasn't doing that the past 4 games. Yeah. So you're not just gonna expect him to just do it out of nowhere. But
no, they expected James Robinson to come in and get another 150 yards.
But the one thing that he was good at last year was when they gave him rollout plays, and he was able to.
You're right about that. You're right about that.
Like, roll out plays where he would be able to just like run out to the side and then just find the open receiver. He did. There was one play he did that with Garrett Wilson, and it worked.
Quick side note about that.
It worked for like a 54-yard.
I feel like that might be a reason why. I feel like that might be a reason why he wants to hold on to the ball when he rolls out. Then.
But see, that's the thing, because he's still trying to make that play over and over again.
Exactly, and that's what he's thinking in his mind. Not what he actually should be doing.
He's going back to trying to play hero ball.
Yes, and we don't need hero ball. And
that's what I was talking about.
When NFL quarterback.
And that's when I said,
we need.
I have to ask this question again about him playing backyard football?
We need game manager plus. We need like a step above a game manager. We need Zach to be Alex Smith. Bomb it.
A quarterback coach for real, a real one.
No,
not his like buddy from BYU or whatever.
I disagree. We don't need a quarterback manager with our team because a quarterback manager is needed for a defense that's shitty. Our defense is elite to the point where if we had a quarterback that was aggressive, we would be winning games left and right. We would be winning games left and right.
I want to bring this up too. I feel like at this point, the offense is not keeping up with the defense, and the defense wasn't expected to be this good. So now,
I expected them to be this good
last year. Now,
no. I'm saying before the season. Before the season, no one expected the defense to be top 5 because they're easily top shit, if not top 3.
Right here. I said our defense should be top 5.
Okay, if you called it, that's kudos to you. But
no
I'm
one
saying right now, the offense is not matching it. Where it's to the point now where I feel it's gonna get where the defense is saying, "Okay, we're doing all this shit, and you can't make shit happen."
Yes, 100%. Yes,
you can't. And they're not. And now everything's
demoralizes your defense. That demoralizes your defense. So now your defense is going to fuck up because your offense isn't as good as they're.
The only reason they'll fuck up is because they're on the field all the time.
Yeah,
but that adds on. They're like, yo, why the fuck are we on the field all the goddamn time?
But this is like history repeating itself. Because I remember when Sheldon Richardson would say that shit to Brandon Marshall, saying, "Oh, why can't y'all score? Why can't y'all score?
Why can't y'all just be on the
whole fight
on the field for 5 minutes?
Yep.
Just be on the field for 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes."
Oh,
that's been the problem that's been the Jets' problem literally since 2000.
He needs to get his shit together.
But if we could settle the problem of our defense not having a problem with our offense.
You were saying in the presser after that game, he sounded like a whole bitch, to be honest with you.
When he said I don't care about stats, it's like, dude, maybe you should care about stats because literally any person that's gonna decide to pay you is going to
play period. I don't care if you fucked up the game or not. You're the quarterback. You have to take the blame.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yes.
It don't matter. It don't matter if you fucked up or not. You're the fucking captain of this team. You have to take the blame for that shit.
That's something Zach is real. I think Zach's realizing. I think he's realizing it now.
He better.
I think that's something he's realizing this year because he got so much hype off of them winning when he really didn't do shit.
This game basically showed his ass.
Well, yeah, 100%. Yes. As soon as Brees went down, he should have realized that. He should have realized that this game is on him. As soon as Brees went down last week, the season's on him. Yeah. That's something he should have fucking realized.
That's another thing. Expect the unexpected. People get injured all the time.
And
now it's okay. Now what do? Do I fall or do I rise up to the occasion?
That's something that he's never ever experienced in his entire fucking life.
Well, shit, you about to now?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'd like to point out this interesting graph. In fact, I'll go ahead and share the screen. To show you guys this graph. So this is quarterback efficiency with a clean. Everybody see that? Zach Wilson, he's up here. So Zach Wilson is a top 8 quarterback when he has.
Oh, wow.
The problem is when he is under pressure, he is the worst quarterback of the last 15 years.
That's his mentality.
Running away. No shit. He don't get the ball.
But he was honest about it. One thing I'm glad Zach is about, like, he's honest about the shit that he's going through. He said, he feels like when he scrambles out of the pocket, he shouldn't just throw it away.
No, but look, this is exactly what ties into how he doesn't make those 5-yard slant routes or the dump off plays.
You're right. He's looking for more yardage. He's looking for more yardage.
Pass rushers. You wouldn't have that problem.
I actually
receivers are getting open. The tight ends are open.
Yes,
they're getting open. He just can't find them.
No. It's not. I don't think he can't find them. I think he's just looking for one receiver that he wants. He's looking for the play that he wants to make. And you can't be doing that in the NFL. You can't be doing that in the NFL.
That's another issue right there because that means he's not going through progressions fast enough.
Well, I feel like I don't think he's going through
1, 2, 3 gone. That's it.
I think it's
at least in the pocket.
No, I think it's a progression problem in general. I think he's not going through progressions. I think he's looking at the receiver that he wants. He's seeing if they're going to get open, and then as soon as they're not getting open, he's like, okay, I got to figure something else out, rather than just go through your progressions.
And that leads into interceptions.
Yeah. The Patriots, and like the Patriots are a team that, basically they want to force you into making mistakes, and really he just played everything they wanted to. And like that last interception he threw was, and honestly, Zach probably could have thrown more interceptions. I feel like he had a few that he got away with. He could have.
He did. Yeah, he could have, because there was one he threw. I think it was in the second quarter or third. I watched the tape like 30 times, and it was short into the end zone where there were like two DBs back there, and it just dropped to the ground in the end zone. I was like, yeah, that could have definitely gotten picked off. Easy.
Zach, I feel like the reason why Belichick is so good against young quarterbacks is because he destroys their first 2 reads in every play.
Justin Fields last week, right?
It's a lot easier.
But Justin Fields can run around and wait.
So can Zach.
No. Zach runs around and looks for his one receiver.
Did you not see Zach last year?
Yeah, no. He runs around. You're right.
60-yard touchdown.
Yeah. To what? His number 1 read.
This whole game, he didn't rush at all.
No, because he's never looking to rush. He's looking at his number 1 read.
Run forwards. He had open lanes. He should have been running a lot more than he did. Wow. They should be designing runs. Like the way Zach Wilson will thrive is if they just like embrace the RPO quarterback that he truly is.
Yes.
Well, I think every single NFL team should be embracing RPO more now.
Yeah, especially us. But I mean, to your point about Bill Belichick taking away, your first and second read, and it's a lot easier to do that when your quarterback's not making reads in the first place, and they're just kind of doing.
But that's why I feel like that's why he's the rookie killer, because rookies are constantly trying to be like, all right, these people should get open, right? These are my first 2 reads. They should get open. That's who we should throw it to, so I should throw it to them. And really, they should be like, no, whoever's open is open. That's how I should read the game. But they're not thinking that way. There's no way they're thinking that way. They're rookies. Even veteran quarterbacks only go through their first two reads. There are veteran quarterbacks that only go through their first two reads. Like, it's stupid to expect him to do it, but
we were still in the game, right? We were still in the game in the fourth quarter where it was like 8:50 something, and then it was 4th and 5.
The game was lost in the third.
He that touchdown. He tried to throw a touchdown pass to Tyler Conklin, and it was incomplete. He could have rushed for that first down.
Yes. The first down is all that matters.
Why didn't he do it?
Because he's not thinking first down.
It's 5 yards.
That's rookie quarterback thinking. That's how we're thinking.
Because he was doing it last year.
Yo, no. You got to – all right. The only way I can explain is you got to think about it like game like notice situation. He's not thinking, okay, we only need first down. He should be. No, he should be thinking that. He should be. He's not. He's not. There's just so many other things on his mind. He's not thinking just to get the first down. He's thinking
too much. That's his problem.
Damn right. You're 1,000% right about that. 1,000% right about that. But that's the reason why there's so many shitty ass rookie quarterbacks, because rookie quarterbacks could just get the first down, but they don't go for the first down.
Guarantee
they don't.
You, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Trey Lance would have rushed for that first down.
Oh, hell no. Look, they would have rushed just because they want to rush. But that's because of the situation they're in, because they're a rushing quarterback.
Because he had at least 5 yards of separation from anybody.
Yes, and it would have been easy first down. But he's not thinking first down. He's not thinking first down.
Touchdown.
Yes,
that's the hero ball bullshit.
That's the quarterback bullshit. Every single quarterback thinks that way.
This is the issue now. So when Mike LaFleur decides to make these plays where he could just let him loose, he's just thinking big play every time.
Yes.
Every single time.
Yes, because it's not.
Look at all the plays. Go back, rewatch that game. You'll see every single play is like 60%.
Yes, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
15, 20 yards.
But that's on coaching. That's where you got to take a fucking 19, 20, 21-year-old and be telling them, yo, it's not about the big plays. It's about the yardage you gain. And Zach doesn't realize that.
Yeah.
Zach does not realize that.
Gotta take the free yards.
That's it. Get the yards that you can get.
He didn't look that bad when obviously he was making those connections, because he threw for a lot of yards.
Yeah, but that's because he was comfortable.
He looked very good at the beginning of the game. He looked like
the first half he was playing. He was playing well.
And then let me ask you guys. When it went down, when the Jets went down, after this first half, like if that pick six was counted, it would have been a different game. But the fact that it wasn't, how did Zach react?
I think he panicked and he tried to do too much.
That's it. Because that's his mentality. He's the quarterback of the team. It's all on him. So he has to make sure that he's the reason that you win the game.
He needs to but he also needs to not be the reason that you're losing games. And ultimately, he was the reason that we lost this game.
But that's a young quarterback mind. Like, I can't blame them because the entire time they've been the reason that they win games.
Oh yeah. No position in sport impacts the outcomes of games more than a quarterback does.
Yeah. But so he still has that mentality. He still has that mentality, though.
Yeah, but he needs to unlearn that, I think.
But how can you unlearn that when you're playing professionally, and especially when the running back who's helped you win so many games already goes down.
Yeah, no, it's easier said than done. But I mean, like, I think what he needs to realize, and I hate the mentality of playing to not lose over playing to win. But I think he just needs to. Like chill out and just.
Yeah, but he doesn't realize that. He doesn't realize that. Like 100%. If he played that entire game, like thinking, relax. Take it game by game. Take it play by play, rather, not game by game. Take it play by play, and we're going to beat this team. Sure, he might have been more composed, might have been a better quarterback, but no, this is a young kid who's just out there trying to continue the win streak for the Jets.
Yeah,
and he tried and he failed.
Yeah, I think that basically, LaFleur and Zach Wilson need to kind of come together in this middle ground where, like, I don't know, I think like they basically, maybe they've had this conversation already, but I feel like basically Zach Wilson and Mike LaFleur need to basically have a conversation, and Zach can be like, all right, like, this is what's giving me trouble. This is what I'm struggling with. Like, let's try. Like, I think what they need to try is just, just quick plays and, rollouts when you want to let him take his deep shots. Cause obviously you don't want to, he has a cannon of an arm, and,
he does.
He should be able to use it from time to time. Otherwise, like, what was?
And he's fairly accurate too. He's fairly accurate. You can't knock that.
It's an interesting dilemma, you see, because I think that if the Jets were still a bad team and Zach was playing this bad, like, fans would be panicking, but it would be just like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, we're gonna lose enough games, and then we'll just draft somebody else. But now, like, the Jets are in a situation where the rest of the team is ready to win. Now it seems.
Yeah.
It seems like the quarterback position could be what holds them back from doing so. So.
Oh, it is. It 100% is. But the issue, I
in the rebuild.
I agree with you with every aspect you said, other than the fact that it's on LaFleur, because I don't think LaFleur could teach. No, I just don't think LaFleur could teach Zach to be that quarterback. I don't think we have anyone in our coaching personnel that could actually teach Zach to be a franchise quarterback.
Well, either Zach needs to go because he's not a franchise quarterback, or the coaching.
Oh no, I think the coaching is 100% yes.
Then that could be a discussion. Maybe they need to bring new people in to help him. I'm not ready to say fire Mike LaFleur, because I think that
I am because if you can't develop a quarterback, you shouldn't be an offensive coordinator. If you can't develop a quarterback in the NFL, you shouldn't be an NFL. You should not be an offensive coordinator. We can already see how so many offensive coordinators have fucked up Geno. Geno clearly can be a quarterback in the NFL, but no one has seen that opportunity other than Pete Carroll.
Yeah, but this is the chance you just have to take, unless you want to get. I mean, it's hard to find just experienced offensive coordinators. Like, they just don't leave the team. They end up just becoming a head coach.
You're right, 100%. You're right.
Look at LaFleur. Who has he developed? No one. He's only been an offensive coordinator.
Not a single fucking soul. But Jets fans, me included, are looking at him like, okay, yeah, Zach's bad.
People were calling for his name 6 weeks into last season.
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
that was because he was a byproduct of the Salah. That was because we wanted Salah and the
Shanahan.
No. We wanted Salah, and Salah was going to come through LaFleur no matter what. No matter what.
Who is LaFleur under? Shanahan, not Salah.
Well, yeah, but Shanahan. Everyone knows Shanahan has no offensive capabilities. Otherwise, the fucking 49ers would be the most dominant team in the NFL for the past fucking
what?
Like 3.
Wait, what did you just say?
Shanahan has no offensive capabilities.
You're saying that?
I'm sorry, he doesn't. I'm sorry. The 49ers would have won a Super Bowl if he did.
The man took Jimmy G to a Super Bowl, and they would have won.
No. The man took the 49ers. The man took the 49ers defense. The man took the 49ers defense to a Super Bowl. Don't put on Jimmy G. Stop it. Stop it. Don't make me bring up stats of Jimmy G to prove me right.
Don't make me tell you what the 49ers defense was after sucking ass for 5 years straight. They had 5 first-round picks in the top 5, and they all got defensive linemen. How would you not have a good defense?
You're right about that. You are 100% right about that. No. Look, I'm not touting his defensive skills. I'm just saying they're better than his offensive skills.
Yeah,
his offensive skills
Who's the offense?
Nothing.
Debo.
Nothing.
That's it.
Debo, no, stop. Debo, Ayuk, Kittle, any running back that they've had in the past X amount of years has been good.
Like 2 years.
Kittle on any other team would be a fuck.
Kittle's always getting injured.
So that happens. Yeah, injuries happen.
They're making the playoffs like every year
because of their defense, not because of not because of what Shanahan does with their offense.
The offense has to score too.
The offense doesn't.
Yeah, you're right. The offense has to score too. So all we're asking Salah and LaFleur to do is score 2-3 touchdowns a game for offense because we know their defense could be fucking phenomenal. But we can't even do that.
Still need to, and the 49ers can. So to me, that says that, maybe Kyle Shanahan does know a little bit about offense and what he's doing there. If he's able to, consistently get Jimmy G led teams at quarterback into the play.
Jimmy G an elite quarterback, that's got to be a great defense. And he's not elite, but he's been a top tier quarterback every single year he's been in the league, only because of their defense.
You are tripping, nigga.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you watching? Did you watch the 49ers the past 3 years?
Yes. Jimmy G looks better than any average quarterback.
He is just a game manager.
He looks better than...
They make that shit work.
Yes, because he's better than any average quarterback. Because
do you see
defensive coaching
run plays that
defensive coaching
for just all these running backs he's got rotating? Do you watch it? This shit is like mathematics.
It is. And they still haven't won a Super Bowl. Why?
Well, shit, they're playing Mahomes and Andy Reid, who is a way better offensive coordinator.
So they have the
crucial. If Jimmy G would have hit a throw, Jimmy G has an arm. If Jimmy G had Zach Wilson's arm, then they win the Super Bowl.
Easy. But that doesn't even matter. Like the fact that they got to the Super Bowl was strictly because of their defense, which is phenomenal, which is why we have Salah as our head coach.
It still is.
But right now,
they have the number one defense in the league right now. Still 49.
Right now, you're hyping 49ers. We're trying to be the 49ers right now.
We're the 49ers.
When we were actually trying to be the 49ers. When Zach Wilson was playing Jimmy G football, we didn't lose a game this year.
Yep.
For those
4
that
was Jimmy G football.
There you go.
100%. It can work. But how many Super Bowls have they won? There's a reason why it doesn't take them all the way.
Yeah, but still, you made it to the Super Bowl.
Before we worry about going all the way, we have to worry about
to the playoffs first.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring this up too. Why? When the fuck are we going to start using Elijah Moore?
Your guess
that's right there.
I'm pretty sure that Elijah Moore and Denzel Mims have switched spots. Like, I think that the Jets are actually going to use Denzel Mims now, and I think he's
I think so too, which is wild.
And I think Elijah.
Well, I think the reason I think that is because Corey Davis is out.
Yeah, I think that's a higher management thing where they're like, "Yo, just get rid of Elijah."
Elijah Moore's going to have negative targets when Corey Davis comes back. The Jets are thin, and it's. I feel like as much as we've done to upgrade the receiver position, and as good as that room is when it's healthy, all it really takes is one or two injuries for it to like kind of get
to be absolute shit. For it to be absolute shit. But in Jets fashion, we will get rid of Elijah Moore, put Denzel Mims in there, and be a sucky ass team because we just figure, oh yeah, no, it doesn't matter. We don't need Elijah Moore. Just cycle him out, and we'll continue winning games eventually. That's what the Jets front.
It seems like there may be a little bit of It seems like there may be a little bit of pettiness going on, like between. The two.
Yeah, 100%. But I wouldn't say that's on the field. Elijah pettiness on the field.
Was Elijah even on the field on Sunday? I barely even like saw him. I know he had.
That's the pettiness. That's the pettiness.
What did you say for 6 plays?
10
plays.
10, something like that.
Out of how many? Like 50. So he's on the field for 20.
I saw. Honestly, I saw him get targeted like once, and that was when he got tipped.
Was that one?
I think the first quarter. I want to say the first quarter.
Yo, tell me, do you think that anyone on the Jets roster, starting roster, doesn't want Elijah Moore to play, regardless of what he said? Do you think when he's playing, they're like, oh yeah, no?
I think they might have. I kind of thought he was going to get traded for a minute because,
that's the front office. That's the front office. I'm talking about the locker room. If
you would let me finish.
No, I don't think.
I don't think anyone in the locker room wants him gone. Front office, yes.
I think
they want him gone.
I think some people in the locker room might have wanted him gone or might have been cool with him leaving because I remember like after he requested the trade, Sauce was like quoting the fucking Philippines and stuff.
Yeah,
I couldn't really say.
I don't think Sauce cared, to be honest.
Not gonna lie. That tweet from Sauce afterwards kind of turned me off of Sauce. That Philippines quote.
No, to me it turned me off from Elijah Moore. I was like, man, if you got Sauce, tweeting this stuff, then
wait, how does that turn you off of Sauce?
Because
Sauce has nothing to do with the offense.
No, because it's
locker
biblical.
room, I get it, but
no, because it was biblical, 100% because it's biblical.
He just did that out of retaliation.
That's fine. I don't give a shit. He made a biblical thing and
Justin.
No.
Boy,
I'm sorry. No. It's a big deal because the Bible's a big deal for Black people. So I'm like, why are you in the Bible now? Why are you taking this to a whole nother fucking religion level? The man just wants to be paid and he wants to fucking play. Don't hit him on a fucking spiritual level.
No. That's not what it is. It's okay. You're gonna put this out there on a religious level. I'm gonna retaliate. Religious level.
Yo, I didn't put it out there. The man quoted scripture.
Look. Who's playing, and who's playing good?
That's fine.
Elijah Moore is a big God guy too, and he also was liking. He was also liking tweets about like defending Kyrie and Kanye West. So Elijah Moore might just be like a fucking nut.
Yeah, I don't care how much of a nut you are. I just care what you do on the field.
Which he's not doing anything.
Yeah, but honestly, that's because the team.
At this point, I wouldn't give a fuck if they just like gave him the ball so he could make his showcase and then just trade him at the end of the season. I don't care.
Well,
that would be the best. option right now.
I mean,
That's
you got
the best option.
Just showcase him, get his 800, 700 yards, and a few whatever touchdowns, and then just trade him. Fuck it.
But then,
I don't care.
But then, you're going to be like, oh yeah, LaFleur. Now you got to change up your scheme to actually game plan for Elijah Moore because he's not game planning for him. That's the issue. The whole issue is the fact that he's not game planning for Elijah Moore. It's not
Literally
that Zach's not passing to him. Zach's not the greatest.
Yeah,
go through your reads.
Look,
we know
what
that.
I said earlier? Remember what I said earlier? I said, is Zach actually following his progressions, or is he playing backyard football? It brings it all back to the same shit. So you don't know
100%.
if he's actually listening to LaFleur, whether he is not.
I feel like look, if I was a receiver in the league and I'm like, yeah, I'm getting open all the time, I'm telling my quarterback I'm open, and he doesn't look my way.
You heard what Elijah Moore said, right? When he asked, do you have good chemistry with Zach Wilson? He's like, I don't know. I don't get the ball.
Yeah, that doesn't help. That doesn't help at all.
No.
Elijah Moore, hands down, handled like a fool.
And you said it, not me.
He did. 100%. He did. 100%. 100%. But I'm just saying. I'd rather keep him. Than lose him.
And then what's going to happen when you keep him? What's going to happen?
Your team gets better.
Think about it.
Your team gets better.
No. Think about it. What's going to happen?
No. Your team gets better because no. Elijah Moore is going to fuck up any team he goes to if he continues this route. Right?
Yeah, I would think so.
100%. So it's better if you can actually rate him down and use his talents. Or he goes to another team and fucks up the other team. So fuck it. It doesn't matter. He's not going to be an elite quarterback, an elite wide receiver on any other team if he doesn't understand that it's not all about him.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, he's. I don't know. He's a.
Because he doesn't have the physical talent to be a number one wide receiver on any team. He doesn't have the physical talent. I'm sorry, he doesn't. He's not going to be a Randy Moss. He's not going to be a Debo.
He's not meant to be.
No, he's meant to be the wide receiver that he can be, which is like a fucking 10 times Wes Welker, which would be great in the NFL. But does he want to be that wide receiver? Is on him. 100% on him.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see what happens this week with Elijah Moore and how much they use him against Buffalo, because I do think there is, there's an avenue to getting Elijah Moore more involved and helping beat.
I 100% agree.
And I do think.
Let me ask you this one quick question regarding the offense. Do you think that if it wasn't LaFleur, do you think that you could think of a different offensive coordinator that could use our offensive talent better?
One that's like available, or just like in general?
Well, the only one available, I think, is the Saints dude. Shit, I can't remember his fucking name.
Wait, you saying coach or
No, it could be offensive coordinator specific. Look, man, I'm ready to get rid of the fucking LaFleur right now.
Dayball.
Oh, he's a coach now. He's not going to relegate himself down to fucking. Are you kidding me? Dayball is fucking perfect.
Because you could see he has experience with developing quarterbacks. But
not only that, but the fact that Salah came in to solidify our defense.
Yeah, that happened.
It happened, but our defense hasn't been good enough. It hasn't been good enough where our offense doesn't matter. That's what Rex Ryan did. Rex made sure our offense really didn't matter. Our offense only had to put up
That was also a
touchdown.
Yeah, but what did Rex Ryan do? What did Rex Ryan do?
Nothing offensively. Nothing offensively. But LaSalle was doing anything. Yes, 100%. And it worked for that era.
It was working for us.
For that era. We hit 2 AFC championships. It worked for that era. So how is LaFleur?
Era now. It was working for 4 games.
Shit. If you gave us our fucking 2012, what was 2012? Our last AFC, 2010. If you gave us that team right now in this NFL, we would make the goddamn AFC Championship at least.
No, we win the Super Bowl.
We win the Super Bowl with Sanchez, but not Zach. We win the Super Bowl with year 2 Sanchez. We wouldn't win it was year 2.
I think Zach would have been better than fucking Sanchez.
I think he's
more easily.
But,
yeah. I think he would have been. I think he would have been
easily. Only because Sanchez had one job. Literally his entire career, one job.
He didn't have to do much. Really.
Complete a pass.
He was a real game changer.
Our ground and pound got him
right now.
Our ground and pound got him like 6 yards of fucking every fucking drive.
But that's what Rex asked for. He just wanted 5 yards every yard, every run.
Every play.
That's it. And that's great. That's great. If you have your run game get you 5 yards and your pass game can't get you fucking the rest, come on. Yo, Chad Pennington could have got us 5 yards in those days.
Yeah.
It's not 2003.
It's not. Yeah, you're right. It's not the same. It's not the same.
The game hasn't changed that much. Zach just needs to hit these open throws. Just take what
he does. No, Zach needs to realize it's not all about gaining a lot of yards.
He's just making the game for himself.
Gain a couple yards every single down. You have to fucking throw it too, and not dump it off. The dump offs kill me. I'm tired of so many fucking dump offs. And fucking Jets have been living off dump offs for years.
They don't make dump offs.
He does because that's what he's looking to. No, all right. When Zach dumps it off, you know he's going to dump it off because that's what he's looking towards.
You know he's going to dump it off because he's going to throw it like behind the receiver because he doesn't know how to dump off.
He doesn't. Yeah, I was just going to say that because he's missed like 18 dump offs.
You know he's going to dump it
like 5 that he made
behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, 100% right. I was about to say the same shit, Hacker.
That's terrible. That's horrendous.
He just needs a slants across the middle, the quick ones.
He needs Elijah Moore. He needs Elijah Moore to run those slants.
Is where they should hit Elijah Moore because when you get Elijah Moore the ball, he knows what to do after the catch.
Yo, if I was an NFL, just dump it off Elijah Moore real quick for 2 yards and hope for the best. I'll do that every single fucking down. Just legit, just hope for the best. Hope for the best. That's it. Elijah Moore, if you can get me another yard or two with the fact that your body's a yard, all right, wonderful. But Zach doesn't think that way. That's on coaching. Zach has not been coached.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like a Zach problem to me.
100%. It is. But does he realize that? Does he realize like that the coaching that he's being given?
LaFleur is not making these decisions with the ball that Zach is making.
No, and he never has. I'm sorry, I don't know what LaFleur's past his whole history of NFL is. But
we got an even bigger problem on our hands because one player is already asking out. Who knows if fucking Garrett Wilson decides he wants out too?
Did you see Garrett Wilson?
Why wouldn't he?
That Zach threw to the sideline, like he didn't look happy.
I did see that play. I saw when he tried to reach out for it, and he could have actually just passed it to him.
let me ask you: if you have a quarterback, right, that wants to extend the play. So you got Russell Wilson. He just wants to extend the play. He knows a pocket's going to collapse. Wouldn't you design plays where it's like, as soon as the pocket collapses, because I know the pocket collapses because we have so many fucking injuries, I'm going to design players to be open for you after the pocket collapse, rather than you just go through your reads.
Well, that's the thing. Receivers are getting open when the pocket's collapsing, and he's still not hitting them.
Then it's 100% Zach thing, but I've seen some plays only because I actually look for like the whole where you can watch the entire play fucking entangle. Watch these plays fucking entangle, and Zach's just looking for an open receiver, and there are open receivers, and he's not seeing them. 100%. That's on Zach. But you can design plays where that happens. I feel like that's the difference between Pete Carroll and Michael LaFleur. Like, you have a team,
I'm done talking about the fucking Jets, to be honest.
Yeah, but the Jets are fucking ass.
Look, guys,
like, know shit's gonna fuck up. Why don't you game plan for the fuck up?
Everybody, we are 5-3. We're still in a pretty good position. If you would have told me we'd be 5-3 at Halloween,
everyone would have signed up for it.
Been happy. We'd all sign up for it. So it's not. I don't know. I don't think it's as.
Justin would have said we were like 8-0.
It was a missed opportunity to win a game, and it sucks because we have this tough stretch of games now, and we got Buffalo coming to town. They're 13-point favorites in our building. Any given Sunday, I like that spread. And you know what? Yeah, I do like that spread. Yeah. I will go ahead and say, beyond just the any given Sunday, anything can happen rhetoric, that this is a winnable game for the Jets. I think the Jets can match up against Buffalo, and I think there is a way for them to steal a game here. I think it's
there definitely is, because
slim chance.
The Jacksonville Jaguars won against the Buffalo Bills last year.
Yeah, they beat them. Yeah, they beat them like 9-6. And I think
I don't mind.
I think a win's a win. I think we could beat them in a similar way, but I do think that, I mean, as far as Buffalo goes, the one team that beat them this year was Miami, and basically the way they did it was they lied about a concussion, but really what they did. But really what they did was, their corners were able to match up against fucking Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs. Now it's going to be Sauce and DJ against those two. So a lot of I think there's a lot of provens in Buffalo as far as like, I think there's a lot of unprovens in Buffalo as far as like their options beyond that. I mean, Isaiah McKenzie is nice. I don't think he's anything great. And I do think that the Jets defense can handle him too. And the Bills really run the ball, and I don't know how much that's going to change with the addition of Nyheim Hines to the squad. I still think he's going to be more pass catcher, and who knows like how they're even going to. The Bills just don't run the ball unless it's like Josh Allen. So really, I do think that the Jets can potentially keep this close and pull one off here. It's not going to be easy. They'll have to run, and they're going to have to run some trick plays. They're going to have to, they can't just play Buffalo straight up and beat them. They're going to have to do like some crazy. Expect Braxton Berrios to make at least one throw this game.
Expect this to be the reason why we lose.
Expect the fact that we be our quarterback.
Hold on. Tell us the reason why we could win first.
The reason why we could win is our defense being fucking top caliber, being the defense that I've known our defense should be ever since that we did draft Sauce. And I know I wasn't a Sauce fan when we did, but
yeah,
I wasn't But I did always say that he would be a good fucking corner. I never denied what he could be. I just didn't expect him to be elite.
Right.
I never expect him to be elite day one. It's something I didn't see. I don't know if people did. I never saw it. I didn't think it was worth a first round, fourth draft pick. And granted, God damn, it was 100%. But
he would have been worth the number one pick. He's the best. He's the best player in the draft, hands down.
He's hands down the best player in the draft. If he doesn't win Rookie of the Year, that's wild. Absolutely wild.
I think he will. If he doesn't, then if Sauce doesn't
win, he gets injured.
It's a bigger robbery than Revis not winning that 2009 Defensive Player of the Year.
No. That's a robbery we don't talk about. We don't talk about that. No. We don't talk about it because it was false 100%.
Right?
False 100%. No. He deserved it. Everybody who actually follows football knows Revis deserved that. So there's no need. No need. He deserved that. Didn't get it, unfortunately.
Jordan Poyer week to week, so he might not be playing this game.
Yeah, the Bills are probably going to be without both of their safeties, actually.
Oh my God!
Which would be great. Doesn't matter if your safety's out.
Going to be out too.
Who cares if your safety's out if your quarterback's not going to bomb the ball ever?
Their defense is elite.
Yeah. And their eliteness is gone with the fucking long game.
The Buffalo Bills have the most complete team in the NFL, but I hear Buffalo fans saying Josh Allen isn't as good as he looks.
Why do they say
any Buffalo fan who says that should just shut the fuck up. Honestly, no.
At this point, they're starting to be like Patriot fans where they're getting picky, and
they're getting picky because this man could literally do it all.
I really
Josh Allen is absolute fucking ridiculous.
Lose all of them again, back to back to back to back.
I would love to see that.
Anyways, all right. We are going into the pick segment here.
Yeah, let's do it. I never sent you the games, did I?
That's fine.
Right there.
As we go along.
Mainly because I looked at the games, and this week is another
Thursday game. I don't know if we want to even pick that one.
If we're picking it, I only want to pick the spread because I'm pretty sure we'd also pick the Eagles to win. If you guys wanted to pick who covers the 14-point spread, we could do that.
Goddamn Eagles are so goddamn. I wish the Jets were the Eagles of fucking AFC East right now.
I'll take the Eagles to win, but I'll take the Texans to cover this 14-point spread.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it
It's in Houston. Yeah, we have Eagles Texans going on while the Philadelphia Phillies are playing the Houston Astros in the World Series. So sports are most definitely rigged. I'm getting at here. So I would take the Texans to cover because I think 14 points is just a lot of points. They get paid to play football too. It's a short week, Thursday night, not everyone's going to be on their best game. So maybe Philly doesn't completely destroy them and blow them out of the water. I still think Philly wins, but I'm going to go on a limb and say the Texans cover.
Plus 14. I'm just going to put plus 14 here because I think they'll cover too. And
14, shit, they can beat them bottom of more than 14.
I feel like the Texans aren't as bad as people think they are.
No, they're not. They're not.
This will be the game where you see it And
no, this is a game where they actually prove themselves and look like a good fucking team, and they're still a shitty team. Don't matter. This, yeah, I'm telling you, this is gonna be the fucking dumbass. Either Philly gets close to losing or they do lose for their entire.
Oh, you should take the Texans then.
So you're saying Texans?
I don't know if I can take the Texans. I want to just because, come on, Philly's been fucking killing it. I do want to take the Texans. You know what? Fuck it.
Well,
I'm taking Texans.
We're just doing the spread. Are you taking them to win?
I'm taking them to win.
Okay.
Some wild ass shit.
Oh my god. Oh man. I wish you could make that. Go make that bet.
Hell no.
A lot of money.
No.
Yeah. They're like,
no. I would never bet on that.
75 on the
spread, and you probably win so much money.
Oh yeah, but I don't think they're gonna fucking actually win. I say they have the best because they have the best chance of actually beating Philly right now. I just feel like Philly has that hype, and they're gonna lose a dumb game, which makes them undefeated.
It's a trap game.
This is 100% a trap game.
Short week.
Thursday.
It means nothing to them. If they lose it, it means nothing. They're still gonna make the playoffs, and they'll still be a dominant team in the playoffs.
Okay.
It means nothing. But yeah, they'll probably win.
We talk, the more I think I'm gonna bet on the Texans to win tomorrow. I think I got a free bet in the DraftKings account. Might just throw that on the Texans money line. You only live once. Let's see. What other games can we pick? So we're all picking the Texans to cover, and one of us, I think, is picking the Texans to win here. What other games are good? You want to do? Let's do Chargers Falcons.
Okay.
And give me the Falcons.
Oh,
Chargers,
right?
Chargers are free. They're traveling. They're traveling cross country. Atlanta, I think, is better than they're given credit for. I think Atlanta +3 is free money here, and I'm going to take them to win outright.
Not bad. The Falcons are absolute trash, so I'm not going to take them. Like, absolute trash. They should have kept fucking Matt Ryan. I wish Matt Ryan wasn't on the fucking.
I'm taking the Falcons. I think Marcus Mariota is actually he's not playing that bad, to be honest.
Not that bad. No, just not good enough.
If I had Marcus Mariota right now, if we had that level of QB play, I think we'd be undefeated.
We
yeah, which is wild because Zach should be better.
Because
Zach
if we had like a top 15 quarterback in the league right now, I think we would at least be like the Giants' record 6-2.
No, well, we wouldn't be that way only because of injury. But I'd be a lot more hopeful, 100%.
So you're taking the Chargers
for this game? Yeah. The fucking Falcons aren't winning shit.
All right. Well, you lost last week, so.
Yeah, me and Mark.
I gave y'all a win.
Here, this game is fun. This game is fun just because both teams are really shitty. The Raiders and the Jaguars.
Oh,
both teams are really shitty, but the Jags. Oh my god, this is gonna be a shitty ass. This is gonna be a shitty ass Raiders win. I'm taking the Jags, but this is gonna be a shitty ass Raiders win where everyone's like, "Oh yeah,
I'm taking the Raiders. I feel like
fucking,
the Raiders do for.
The Raiders aren't due for shit.
Actually picking. But
the Raiders are so bad. Why?
I'm gonna take the Raiders too. They're too. I don't know. They're too talented. Jacksonville sucks too much. That's fine.
Not.
Well, it really depends. Like if it's like a close game,
really talented,
has lost like they're 0-6 in close games.
Yeah, because they strive in close games. That's all they live on. Shit.
That's all they die on.
Yeah.
Justin's taking the Jags. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. All these 1 o'clock games are kind of shit. Are there any other 1 o'clock games? Packers Lions. Do the Packers finally get it right? I think
so.
Yeah, I think they do. The Lions stink. And it's kind of funny how the Lions were the Lions were like the media darling bad team over the offseason. Everyone's like, oh, the Lions are gonna be good. Dan Campbell's gonna be fucking kneecaps. Yeah, go Lions! And
and I don't see no kneecaps being bitten off. Nothing.
No. I see his kneecaps getting bit off his job at the end of the year. That makes him fired. Which is a shame because I like Dan Campbell and I want Detroit to be like not in this shitter, but it's just not going to happen. Aaron Rodgers, he's pissed off. Like he's been, the worst season of his life or whatever. He's gonna drop a 50 burger on Detroit.
Yeah, he needs to win.
He needs to find another team. That's what he needs to do.
And you need to vote for Garrett Wilson for the Pepsi Zero.
Yeah.
What's that?
Justin, you picked the Lions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm taking the Lions over the fucking Packers.
Justin's
been fucking ass.
That we're not taking. It's about to be a tie again.
All right. All these. Should we do? Let's do one more 1 o'clock game before we get to the rest. We could do. Do you guys want to do Panthers Bengals?
Yes.
All right.
Go on.
Give me PJ Walker and the Carolina Panthers with the upset here.
He should.
XFL legend PJ Walker. It's gonna get it.
I'm gonna take the Bungles here. I know they just got mad off of
the spread's 7.5. I'm taking Carolina to cover.
Okay.
Ain't bad.
Justin's probably taking the Panthers also. Justin?
Shit.
Bungles.
The Panthers.
Ooh.
Fuck it. Yeah.
He's taking XFL legend.
Damn right. We ride with the XFL legend, Jay Walker, in this house. We got 2 4 o'clock games. We got a 4:05 game and we got a 4:25 game, one of each. And also, fun fact: the Jets Bills is going to be the nationally televised game this week on CBS.
Nice.
So pretty much everyone's got that game.
Oh, so I watch this at home. Nice.
Yeah, probably. I would double check the. I would double check the map.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah, I think Billy posted something about it. So that's where I saw it. But no. So the 4:05 game, we have the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals, and you know that we got to keep riding our boy Geno Smith. He's an MVP candidate. I'm taking the Seahawks on the road.
Yes, so am I.
Yep. Geno has hands down been the best quarterback I've watched
They're
entire
like
season.
they're like top 4 in the NFC.
My man is doing work. I'm so glad he took over fucking bum ass Russell.
That was oh shit! You flipping?
Yo, fuck Russell and the Seahawks. Geno is the way to go.
Geno is the way to go, and it's I'd wish an injury on anyone, but it's kind of nice that Jamal Adams isn't playing because like I can root for the Seahawks without like worrying about his stupid ass.
Yeah.
And the Seahawks without worrying, number one, without worrying about our draft position, and number two, without having to worry about like Jamal Adams being happy about anything because he's probably like sitting in a room somewhere pretending to be depressed, even though he probably doesn't know.
Yeah, fuck that motherfucker. He realized he left a team that's Super Bowl caliber. Not saying we're making that caliber.
It's only a team of that caliber because they traded him.
Yeah. Period.
But yeah, Seahawks by a million.
Oh, it's on here. The game is on here. Nice.
Yeah, man. Everyone's
about to get it live, baby. I'm ready.
Yeah, I finally don't have to like. I finally don't have to like, go on some like hentai site to stream a football game.
That was me. Me and you both.
The struggle is real with those fucking streams, man. Like I would think by now, like living
buffering
York 5 minutes, that I would have had this shit figured out. Like that, I'd have like my go-to stream, and that it would literally every past 8 years.
We're 5-3. That's why.
Trying to get this. Yeah, we're 5-3, and the Bills are juggling.
Now we finally watch the game on TV elsewhere.
It's about time. Was nationally televised too. Like it was the Fox week or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, I never had to deal with that shit. Nope.
Yeah. So is this a clean sweep for the Seahawks here?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do Rams Bucks.
All right.
Oh,
that's interesting.
Rematch of the playoffs last year, which is currently a mid-off this year.
Yeah.
And give me give me the.
Are the Rams gonna get OBJ back?
I don't know.
Are the Rams gonna get OBJ back? They need OBJ. They need OBJ to be a fucking team.
He's not. He's still injured.
Yeah, but doesn't mean he won't be back.
He's supposed to be back by end of November, and if anyone wants to claim him, they can.
Okay. So they should. They should. Yeah. Not saying they will, but they definitely should because they're fucking ass without him.
The teams are just waiting until he's like fully healed, but the only team that I've seen linked to him is Buffalo.
Oh, I hope that doesn't happen.
I mean, I saw him on like Saquon's Instagram a couple of weeks ago, being like, "What up, teammate?" or some shit. But I think
we're back.
I don't think he's going back to the Giants.
Nah, he shouldn't. I mean, by the time he comes back, it'd be dumb to come back to the Giants.
Anyway.
Not saying they're gonna be fucking losing their battle, but why come back to the NFC East?
To play with Danny Dimes, dude. What are you talking about?
Hell no. I'll come back on playing for Jalen Hurts. 100%. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Jalen Hurts. I would not play for any other team in the NFC East.
Okay.
If I was, what's his name?
OBJ.
Shit. You want to join a team that is going to make a playoff run.
All right, I'm picking the Rams because
Rams have been doo-doo.
Yeah, well, I'm picking them to win this doo-doo ass game. Now you pick who's going to win this doo-doo ass game so we can get the show on the road.
I'll give it to the Giants. They'll win another.
Who?
You've misunderstood the assignment horribly.
Oh, my bad. What game?
It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams of St. Louis. The Bucks are the home team. Wait, let me tell you that.
The Bucks. I'm taking the Bucks on that one.
I'm doing the gritty on your ass right now.
That's my gritty.
Who you picking? The Detroit Tigers?
The only team. No, there's no team worth the shit there. No. I'm taking old school.
All right.
Are we doing the Sunday night game now?
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Give me the Chiefs, but the Titans will cover.
Ooh.
It's not bad.
It's a 12-point spread.
Ooh.
You take the Chiefs.
I might actually bet on the game. Shit.
Large cover.
It's at Tennessee, right?
It is at Kansas City.
Ooh. Okay. Damn.
So Casey's for a bunch of bombs.
This might be a difficult game right now. Because Titans look like they've been actually trying to do shit.
The Titans did.
Yeah, sounds like trash.
No,
it don't matter.
I'm picking
the trash.
So you want Titans with the spread?
Yeah, but the Chiefs are winning. But
yeah,
Titans. But yeah, Titans plus 12.5.
Okay.
Really?
12.5.
Yeah, if the Titans cover that, that'd be really good for the Titans.
That's really high.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's a lot of points.
Yeah. Yeah, no. If they cover that shit, that'd be fucking great. And they could if they manage their offense well, but it's still the Titans.
Yeah, if Michael LaFleur wasn't their offensive coordinator, then they could. All right, did we get everyone's picks for that one?
Yeah, I think so.
All
Justin,
right.
Justin, you took Chiefs?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's do the Monday night game. And we're up against a break here, so we gotta be quick, and then we'll have to take a break and do the Jet game.
All
right.
So Monday night we got Ravens at the Saints. They're giving Ravens 2.5 points on the road. Seems appropriate. I'm gonna take the Ravens.
Yes, so am I.
Yeah, but you
both wrong. All the options they just added on defense with Roquan Smith, and they activated Tyus Bowser.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
sacks on their team last year, so their defense is going to be pretty good, or upgraded since last week. So against the Saints team that just lost, which is like average right now, yeah, I'll take the Ravens.
Andy Dalton. Yeah, I'd say the Saints are kind of below average.
Mm-hmm.
Bad. Justin, pick.
Jets got to up their shit.
No. We're talking about Saints Ravens now.
Okay.
You got
Saints Ravens?
Yeah, Monday Night Football.
God damn. All right. Well, I'm gonna take the
5 seconds.
Saints.
Thank you.
All right. Already at it.
All right. It's
gonna hurt.
We'll take our break real quick, and then we will do the Jets.
All right, cool.
I'm thinking who these bum ass Jets could actually beat in a playoff game, and now it's a lot.
Yeah. Well, right now, right now, if the season ended today, we would be playing the Ravens in the playoffs.
That'd be a good comeback, possible win, because I could see us beating the fucking Ravens.
Yeah, I mean, like we could have potentially been in that game or won that game.
Oh yeah,
someone other than fucking Joe Flacco.
That's fine, 100%. But right now we're in this fucking situation where the Jets are absolute garbage, regardless of how well our defense is playing.
Well, I'm going to take a piss. I don't agree with that statement.
You can argue it. I'm still right.
You know, you're a real asshole if you really want the Astros to win.
The Astros win just because, hey, it ain't the fucking Mets.
I know you damn well don't want the Phillies to win.
Damn right. Who does?
I do.
I do.
Get you on. Hell no. Hell no. The Phillies don't.
Give me a
fuck the Phillies.
Yeah. You support cheaters.
All right. Yeah, to me, fucking Bryce Harper is just the same as Bill Belichick.
What?
What on earth? By the way, we're back on the air. What on earth? I'm gonna hit it. Yeah.
We need to start clipping this shit and then posting it on Twitter.
Yeah, Belichick, same.
I can definitely.
Same as Bryce Harper.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
We have our. Is this being recorded right now? I'll say it.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
It is. We are being recorded on.
We're recording on YouTube. I'll say it after.
We're being recorded on multiple lines right now. I started the audio back up. Anyway, apparently Bill Belichick and Bryce Harper are the same person, according to Justin. Not really sure.
And I would love to know how, but that's another story for another day.
Same person, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Jets, Bills.
I'm still gonna ask about this. Like how did you just come up with this shit? But
yeah,
it don't matter.
You're gonna be held accountable for this one.
Yeah.
Nah. I'm just accept it. Accept it. That's it.
Bill Belichick is like
and Bryce Harper.
Huh.
I will not accept.
So what you're saying is Bill Belichick is a switch hitter? You're saying Bill Belichick is a switch hitter?
Oh, hell no.
Bryce Harper ain't a switch hitter.
Harper's a bum. So is Bill Belichick. That's it.
All right. Fair enough. Yes. Correct. And then on Sunday,
I was trying to like See,
no, yo, I try too, man. I can't even do that. I can't even do that, man. I tried.
but Hacker kind of fucked it up for me, and I was assuming it was gonna be like some shit that I shouldn't say on the podcast, so I'll leave that for later.
I wish.
Let's pick this Jets game
more because
we can get off the air and say what we really want to say. Subscribe to the All Gas No Break OnlyFans for that content.
Subscribe to our Patreon. We'll be on $5 a month.
And you can figure out
raw and uncut content.
That's it.
That's where, you think the Justin conspiracy theories that are on the air are good? You should hear what doesn't to the airwaves of this program. Exclusive. Anyway,
y'all ain't ready.
Sunday, 1:00. Meadowlands, MetLife Stadium, the Buffalo Bills coming to town to play the New York Jets. There'll probably be like 25 to 30%. The stadium's going to be at least like 30% Bills fans. So if you're a Jets fan and you're able to show up, you should show up just to mitigate all the inbred hicks from Canada taking over our stadium.
Get me out of jail.
Get your ass out to the game. I mean, we're probably going to lose, but it's like voting. No one really wants to do it, but it's your duty as a citizen Jets fan to go out and support your team, support your young squad trying to steal a football game at home against a Super Bowl contender in their division. So the Bills 13-point favorites on the road. So that means they're like 16 or 17-point favorites on a neutral field and probably like 20-point favorites at home. I think that spread's a little ridiculous. I think the Jets cover.
Yeah.
I think the Jets compete. I don't think the Jets win. I do think that this is a Denzel Mims go off type of game. I think he scores a touchdown. Book it. Same game parlay for this game. Jets plus 13. Denzel Mims touchdown, and Isaiah McKenzie will score a touchdown as well.
I gotta smoke more real quick.
What's that?
No, sorry, I gotta smoke more because you're wilding.
I got you.
I 100% hope that this is a Denzel Mims game. 100%. Because I don't think that he can't be a receiver. I honestly don't think he can't be a receiver in this league. I think we're not using him.
I think we are now because we're not using Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore and Denzel Mims switch spots. Now,
but that's wild because they're not the same receiver.
I was going to say this is Elijah Moore and Denzel Mims both breakout game.
So you're saying
I like that, but Elijah Moore has already broken out. Elijah Moore has already proven what he could do. We're not using him. We're legit just not using him as he should be.
Anyway.
Elijah Moore he really hasn't broken out.
Last year
he had a few plays, but like touchdown catches, maybe, but he hasn't really
fair.
He broke out for like 3 or 4 games and then he got hurt.
He showed what he could do.
He had some nice plays, some nice games. Anyway, my final score for this one is going to be Bills 23, Jets 19.
That's not bad. I could see it being that close. I don't think it will be that close. Only because the Jets won't be able to keep up with them. They're gonna get the lead in the first half, and then afterwards, we're gonna see their run game, and they haven't used their run game against any other fucking team.
What was your score? You said
20 Buffalo 23, New York 19. And yes, I said New York. We are the New York team.
Yeah, it's gonna be shitting.
I don't care if you're traveling from Canada to New Jersey to play a football game. We are not the team. You can see New York City from our stadium, and no matter how badly you beat us on Sunday, it will not change that.
Facts.
Fuck your geography.
Okay.
Honestly, anyone who says that rooting for the Jets is not being a New York team, you're fucking wild. Absolutely fucking wild. Learn something. Just learn a little bit of history.
See the city. From the stadium. 8 miles away.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Fuck out of here. New Jersey doesn't have any actual team.
Okay, well, Justin keeps talking. I got my score. The Jets will probably get some garbage time points. I'm gonna say this game is gonna be a shit show. 40-20 Bills.
Woo.
40-20. God damn. All right. That's a little too high scoring for me.
I have no faith.
None, zero apparently. Because look, I don't think the Jets could naturally score 20 points.
Shit. Yeah, that's why I said garbage time.
But we don't need garbage time right now. We need productive.
Garbage time is going to start by like mid third quarter.
Nigga, third quarter has been our worst quarter ever.
Exactly.
So you think you're gonna pick it up?
Hell no.
Maybe.
They'll pick it up because they probably put the backup in.
I would love to see Trevor play, but I also don't want Zach.
The backup.
Oh, no! I'm trying to win games. I don't give a fuck who the backup is. Shit. Yo, it's Zach's to lose. If Zach can't own up to his fucking position, that's on him. That's it. Scrap him.
I don't know what else to do.
There's nothing else to do other than hope the Jets fucking actually understand how to run an offense, how to run a fucking team. I don't know. They've never shown that ever. Zach's been our closest, and Zach's not a fucking franchise quarterback.
What's the score?
Well, he's gonna be here till at least
Oh yeah, 100%, and he should be. I think he has the potential. He just has to be. He just has to stop being stupid. Stop throwing the ball. Stop trying not to throw the ball away.
They're gonna bring some competition in for him next year. I think if he keeps on this trajectory. Well, Streveler was activated last week. He didn't play.
Yeah, that's their idea.
We got another Streveler over here.
Put some pressure on him.
He got promoted from the practice squad, but then they didn't play him.
Wait.
They're not gonna play him.
Oh, yeah, you know what, guys? I just realized we made it all the way through the podcast, and we didn't even mention the Jacob Martin trade. Because who really gives a shit?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna bring that up, but I feel like the snaps that were giving to him, like he really didn't make that much of an impact because
just give more snaps for Bryce Huff because he's
and they're trying to give him more snaps in that rotation over him. So I figured, like, all right, it really, like, we should have mentioned it at least, but I didn't think it was like
it was a pretty nothing move.
It was like a small trade, yeah.
I wish the Jets would have been able to land like I wish they would have been able to land like a Laramie Tunsil or a Jack Conklin at the deadline. That would have been nice, but
the talks about Bradley Chubb, like I didn't see the point of that. Like I didn't see any point, especially knowing that we'd have to give up a first. And I know Joe Douglas does not give up first round picks.
No. I think that was fake news to drive up the price for the Dolphins. I don't think the Jets were even considering it. I think they were just trying to get Miami to fork over what they wanted for him.
Yeah. Side note for everything, like legit since JD's been our GM, I've heard a lot of fucking down talk of what he's wanted to do, but with how the Jets offense, specifically offense, not.
Wait. Let me stop you real quick before we get into that. Who the fuck you're picking first?
Yeah, give us your final score and your soliloquy about how the Jets are horrible, but they're gonna win this game somehow.
Before you get into your little thyroid, whatever the fuck you're about to do.
Into your Justin.
That's fair. Yeah. And this week. This week we're gonna lose.
How bad?
So I'm taking the loss as a 21-20 with a shit ass Zerline miss.
21-20. Oh.
With a shit ass Zerline miss.
So it looks like we all got us scoring at least almost 20 points.
So I guess take the Jets to score less than that.
So all right. So what were you saying, Justin?
About
All I'm saying is that our offense just needs that fucking kick in the goddamn ass, because it's not that our offense can't produce. It's fucking the fact that our offense doesn't produce when they should. Our offense is good. You can't knock that when our offense actually does produce. But our offense only produces when everyone's on fucking point. So why is our offense not always on point? Because motherfuckers don't want to play for Floor's goddamn bullshit.
Floor.
I'm sorry. I honestly think, I'm gonna call him Floor now. I honestly think they don't want to play for his fucking game scheme. I don't see how they're like, we're gonna come out here once a week out of 17 goddamn weeks of the fucking year and perform at this level where you're not using us.
So what you're saying is like no one's buying into solid scheme anymore.
No,
no one's buying into anything solid saying.
No.
Just
there's a difference. There's a difference between Salah and there's a difference because Salah is 100% defense. Like, when he steps on the field,
that's not true, because even though he's experience is in defense, he's always covered both sides of the ball.
No, that's fine. He always covers both, but
you know what position he played in college? Tight end.
That's fine.
He knows offense too.
That's understandable, the knowledge, but
not the NFL experience, but shit. Obviously, he oversees it.
But when you're the player, when you're the player on the field, and you want your coaches sit there like, hey, how can I be better? Salah's mostly focused on defense, is he not?
No, he focuses on both sides of the ball.
That's what everyone says, but that's not real. That's not life. That's not real life.
His strong suit is defense. Yeah, sure.
Because that's where he excels at.
What I'm saying is he oversees both sides of the ball. Or all three phases.
That's every coach. All
three phases.
Coach.
No, that's not. Because Adam Gase didn't do shit.
Well, Adam Gase is a terrible coach.
That's not a coach.
Yeah, we've dedicated a lot of time to talking about
All I'm saying is the fact that these players need someone that they can actually live behind. No, it's not the fact that you're playing the game and you're trying to win. No, they're living a life behind the coach. The coach is so much more detrimental to their actual life every single fucking day. I don't know if Salah's that coach. I thought he would be.
Okay. What does Mike Tomlin do? Is he a defensive?
Tomlin. No. You see, that's what makes Tomlin a great coach.
Oh, okay.
Tomlin's a great Tomlin's a great coach outside of eyes.
But what does he do?
We don't know. We don't know. That's what makes him. That's what makes him a great coach. No. We don't know. So we don't know. We don't know why all these fucking 40-year-old motherfuckers.
2 years. 2 years.
I want to go play for them.
2 years into Tomlin's career, right?
Yeah.
Nobody knew what he was.
Nobody.
They had
that respect for him.
He intercepted Big Ben in just a great team.
Yep.
Right. And
no, not just that. Not just that. He had that personality.
Of course.
100%. He had that personality where he's coming through and everybody respects him.
Yeah, right. This was a coach who came in and he led the team. He was a leader.
From day one.
You're telling me Salah doesn't have those characteristics? He doesn't have those attributes?
He did. 100%.
Who's got a lighter?
He did have those characteristics from day one last year. Now he has to really prove it. Because Tomlinson proved it day one. Salah hasn't.
Okay, so last year, look at the defense from last year to now.
Yes.
The difference.
So much better.
You see the difference, right? We went from the worst defense.
It's not the same level of respect that you get when you get Tomlinson. It's not the same level.
Yeah.
Because Salah no doubt made our team so much better. Even if we had another coach, it might not have been as good of a team last season as we were shitty.
Then who the fuck do you want, Justin? Who do you want?
No. I was just hoping Salah would be better than he was now.
Well, this shit takes time.
He's not. It does take time. It does. But he's not taking the right.
We're 5-3, and we have a top 5 defense, and he's a defensive-minded coach. We're ahead of schedule by all accounts.
Yes.
What is
100%. You're right.
What is Robert Saleh not doing that you?
There is no issue here.
What he's not doing?
We all know. If I told you we were going to be 5-3 by the bye, or 5-4, whatever it's going to be, 6-3.
Last off season. I would have said we should be.
Yes or no?
Last off season. I said last off season.
Now. I'm asking you now.
100% we should be.
No, I'm saying if I told you that we were going to be 6-3,
yes, we should be with what I was expecting from our offense and our defense. 100%, we should be. But
no, that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you if we would be 6-3 or 5-4. Would you sign up for that by the bye week?
Who wouldn't?
Okay.
I don't.
So what the fuck is the problem?
The problem is that we should be better.
Okay. You see it that way, sure. but we explained these problems already.
That's fine, 100%. I still think we should be better.
Okay, so you just talking
we should
shit.
Be better. No, I'm talking shit like looking at the talent that we have.
Okay,
and looking at that shit.
2 fucking hours explaining the problem. And what was it?
Oh yeah.
No. Who was it?
You're saying Zach.
There you go.
Thank you.
And I'm saying it's not only on Zach. It's certainly not only on Zach. Zach hasn't had the level. Zach hasn't had the level of attention that he should have had his entire career. He hasn't. That's fine. He's not the quarterback that he can be. He's not the quarterback that he can be. He can be a lot better. He's not going to be better until shit, I don't even know until what. Can he be better? He can be better. He can be better, 100%. But will he be better?
He can be better. I don't know if he'll ever get there. Not
under our offense. He will not get better under our offense right now. I'm sorry. If you think that we have an offense that develops quarterbacks, you're wrong.
I don't think that because we haven't done it like ever. We literally, I guess we kind of developed Chad Pennington into something. That's like last quarterback we kind of developed. I guess you could say we kind of. I mean, I don't know. Geno Smith developed himself. We didn't fucking help him.
Nothing. No, not at all.
Team that develops quarterback. I don't think anybody thinks that.
No.
So
but we're all expecting Zach to develop in our system that has never developed a quarterback once.
Yeah, well, this is it's a new system for us.
No. You see, that's a wild thing. Every single team.
The Shanahan system is like 30 years old at least or so.
Yo, Shanahan should.
Before Mike, the system's been around for a while. Mike Shanahan has won multiple Super Bowls. Have you ever heard of John Elway?
Yes.
He quarterback in a Shanahan system. He was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, 100%. How long ago was that?
I don't know, like 20-something years or 25 years ago.
God damn. Could you imagine you can develop a system in that time that could actually benefit a new quarterback?
Yeah, so by that, Zach will be good in like 2047 is basically what I'm getting from this. So don't give up on him because be good in 25 years.
In 25 years, no, because there's been plenty of quarterbacks that have developed through multiple different systems and have been elite. I'm just asking for one quarterback system that develops a quarterback that doesn't have to rely on, hey, this is how everyone else did everything. This is how we're going to do it. That's it. It's a done deal. That's it. That's how we're going to win. We have no choice. This is how we have to do it.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think has a better chance of occurring? Do you think that another coaching staff has a better chance of developing Zach Wilson into a good quarterback? Or do you think that the current Jets coaching staff has a better chance of developing another quarterback?
The first one. The first one, 100%. Develop them into 100%. Let me ask you a question.
Conversation right now.
No. Yo, let me ask you a similar question. Same exact question. Do you think there's gonna be another quarterback that's gonna fucking change the league? That's gonna change how every single fucking team develops quarterbacks, or do you think that you can just get a quarterback that can settle into the league and do well?
Well, I think both of those things can be true. I think that we probably will see another quarterback that changes everything, but I also think that you can draft and develop an above average quarterback and develop them and put pieces around them to win. I think that both of those things will like kind of always both coexist, so to speak.
That's fair. That's fair.
Anyway,
and I think the latter is going to happen, and the Jets have a better chance of the latter happening right now. Like, there's, I don't know.
So what do you think? Where do you see this going? Do you think that?
I think the NFL league is strictly
Will the Jets be getting a new quarterback next year?
No, hell no.
Do you think they bring in a veteran to compete with Zach Wilson?
I think you do.
No, not even that. Zach Wilson is good enough to compete on both levels of the new quarterback. Zach Wilson, yeah, 100%. He has talent. He does, 100%. Yo, Zach Wilson could be the quarterback of our future. I can see that.
What was the shit we was just talking about before?
Oh no! I agree. Yo, I'm just fucking around. I'm saying
it's time. It's time to end the podcast.
I think it's time to end the podcast.
This time, get your. Let's. I will allow you to land here, Justin. But we gotta go.
Please, you're digging yourself a hole right now.
And we're missing it.
Never.
This is some good content here.
I will never say Zach's not the quarterback of our future. I'm just saying he's not there yet. And the quarterback of the future is not what we've
been saying.
Yeah, but we're not there yet.
Yes, we've been saying that shit the whole fucking time.
We're not there yet.
You're saying get rid of Zach.
Don't get rid of Zach.
In so many words, we were saying that.
This
episode. But don't get rid of Zach. No.
So if you made it this far, thank you for listening. We love you. Goodbye.
Peace. Oh, guys, no break.